Greetings. Elder Black Light. I'm going to try to make you understand the difference between morality and immorality and the effects that it has on the majority of the people. But black people, we are suffering immorality in degrees, different degrees. When Jesus said, why call me good? I am not good, only the Father in heaven is good. This is what he's talking about. He's affected by the culture or the society that he grew up in. If you're a black man and black woman living in America and your ancestors were victims of war crimes, prisoners of war, and made slaves, they lost their names, they lost their religion, their God, and as a result they lost their morality because they took on the slave makers' culture, their mindset. It took generations, but in 2021 most of us are immoral. Also, we were raised by Hollywood, the television, and the radio. So when you hear rappers rapping about the names they call women and what they do, killing, and it's no thing for them to smoke you no more. First you got to know about immorality to conquer it and compare it with morality. This whole government is immoral because they just got through going against one of the regulations of the Most High, which is man marrying man, or lying with man and woman lying with woman. So I heard these two brothers talking about polygamy. I'm not going to mention their names. But instead of calling them and arguing with them, because both of them was wrong. You can't criticize another brother without seeing the beam in your own eye. And I just recently started realizing what that really means. You see the board, you see the little speck in your brother's eye, your sister's eye, but can't see the log or the 2x4 in your eye. See, living in America was founded on immorality. They told a lie like they were Christians, but the Christian is the religion, Christianity is religion that the devil made up to entrap you into his mindset. That's like the serpent in the midst of the garden attracted the woman to the satanic mindset. He has a ways with words and said, you will not die if you eat of the fruit. But Allah, he knew what was going on because he said that thou shalt not eat of that fruit or that tree. And so they did it, but the commandment was thou shalt not eat. Forget the philosophy. Philosophizing and trying to reason it away. The commandment was thou shalt not eat of that tree. And so you will surely die in who you once was. Once you disobey the commandments, that part of you, or that self of you will die. And you will be reborn into the mind of the Satan, of the devil. And that's what happened to us. The black man and black woman, we are being tested to see how many is going to go back to the Most High. And the Most High is a state of being. It's a state of mind control. It's a state of discipline, of rejecting evil and taking on what's good and right for you. So most people can't see that. And so the black man, every black man in America, born in America, have took on the mindset of the Caucasian until he is enlightened not to. And no one tried to enlighten us except Allah in the person of Master Farah Muhammad. And he had a messenger by the name of, we call him the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. When the Honorable Elijah Muhammad told the sisters in a Savior's Day meeting, say you got a white dress on. That white dress represents clean. But if the dress is clean, but what's inside the dress is unclean, that don't mean nothing. See, he was trying to teach us morality and righteousness. Because when you got morality, you got righteousness. What do that word righteous mean? It means a balance of justice. Justice. Some brothers call it mayat. Well, the same thing. Different terminology, but meaning the same thing. Mathematics is the root word. The root word of mathematics is mayat. Just like the root word of chemistry is chemit. See? So we must have been into that in ancient times. So when God say, be fruitful and multiply, I heard the brothers talking about that the woman got the XY chromosome. No, the man do. The man, the one with the seed. In that seed is the XY chromosome. The woman is the fertilization part, the womb man, incubator to rest for 9 months and develop like a butterfly. Like a butterfly comes out the cocoon, a beautiful butterfly. We come out in a different form, see. And those seeds from the man, billions and billions and billions of them. So Allah said, be fruitful and multiply. He gave the man that ability. Now, mating is a science. We never been taught the mating of science. Caucasian don't know that. He know it, but he don't practice it. It's a moral thing. It's not a sex fiend thing. It's only to reproduce. It's only to reproduce. So Allah made accommodations for a man to reproduce by giving him, make sure, just like a tree, when you see those little helicopter-like seeds falling from a tree, it's thousands and thousands of them. They seeds. They plant themselves into the earth. And trees, that's why we got all these trees. Same system that the man has. The earth is the woman for the tree. That's why they say the nation of gods and earth, because the same type science or the same methodology or the same procedures for the woman. So a lot of times more than one woman is required to reproduce, but not for sexual things, you know. But that's in the Quran. He said, Prophet had the sexual ability of 100 men and so forth. I don't forgot the exact quotation and number of men that he's supposed to be potent with, but the act is to reproduce, and it gives you the right time. It tells you when to have sex after the menstruation period is over with, and or either before, so many months before. But that's all it is. A woman is a helpmate to the man, you know. But I'm gonna have to cut this one short. The morality of sex is not being done in America. It's immoral practices that we do, and all of us been touched by it. But once you know right, you separate right from wrong. We'll talk more about it on another video. Black light.